And we're live. Welcome to our Pacific Rim US stand-up. Here today with me is Patrick and Vijaya. How are you guys doing today?
Good.
Good.
Good? Okay, so let us start with Vijaya.
Last night I tested the cucumber. It has different type. I ran the cucumber scenarios. It giving the different type errors. Sometimes it giving 36 failing cases. Sometimes it's the 14. That's why that test fails is not consistent each time. Then my peer before I updated my code into the GitHub. That's why. And one more thing, the Firefox I have the old version. 25, I think it came in the Ubuntu. I did not get any updates to the Ubuntu. They released the new browser for related to Ubuntu. I will get the updates there. I checked that one also, so I did not update in the browser. Only 13 cases fail. That is there is no consistency. Only one user with login phase does not exist. Something like that.
How many cases are failing? How many scenarios are failing now?
14, 13, not the consistent number. Each time I'm running a different number.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah, sometimes whatever the failed cases, I go through the individual case. It is passed. Sometimes it's failed. Sometimes I don't know what is going on. All these test cases are in the development, not my future branch. Okay, that is update for me. Then I create PR today. Already, you guys are reviewed. I think I don't I will update the IDs for the agency. And the first comment, Patrick, that is not my code. I am not updating anything. That is the AMI code is existing there. The pagination thing. I did not remove the first comment on the PR. You put it.
Yeah, just on that, I know you didn't write that code, but you've converted those particular two tables to use the JavaScript pagination. So
Okay.
the controller code is a little bit obsolete now because it's not, the home view is not actually loading those tables anymore, so we don't need to call paginate on those instance variables because we're never actually using those instance variables to actually get data out of the database to show on the view.
Yeah.
We're just using them to see if there's any job seekers at all for either role assignment.
Yeah, before that is existing, we are not finishing this one. That's why we did not clean up because we updated the job seeker partial page. We got some errors before. That's why we keep it the reference of the job seeker partial page.
I'm just speaking to the two instance variables in the home action of the controller.
Yeah.
Your job seekers underscore JD, your job seekers underscore CM. We're calling paginate on the active relation record that's returned. We don't need to call paginate because we're actually never grabbing the records represented by that query.
Yeah.
So calling paginate is just a useless step there. It just adds overhead that we don't need. That's all. It used to be appropriate to do that because we were actually using those instance variables to load data from the database, but now we're loading data only via the
through the URL.
Through the list underscore etc. actions. So I would just say let's remove the paginate call from those two variables just to clean it up.
Okay.
Because it's not doing us any good. It's just wasting effort there.
Okay.
Also, did you I don't know if we want to talk about this right now or the parking lot, but did you see my comment about adding a feature story?
Yeah.
So if we get time after this, I can show you what I saw. And so it occurs to me we need to have a test that would discover that error for us. We don't at this point. But I can come back to that.
Okay.
In the parking lot.
Okay. So.
No blockers.
No blockers for you?
No blockers.
Okay. So Patrick.
Yes. So today I had a morning session with Mega and Sanja. They both implemented a PR, and so we went over some possible candidates for them to look at. I think there are 3 we decided on for Sanja. We reviewed them all. She's good with it. And there were two we decided on from Mega that you can take a look at. One of which we're holding off now, which is one of those code climate complaints about a complex controller action. We reviewed it, and there was a lot going on in that particular action. So she said, let's hold off on that until next week when I know more about the system and relationships, which makes sense. So she's got two candidates those she can work on. So we voted on the stories, and so we have a good plan. We're going to meet again Monday morning. I did a bit more work on the demos page and the wiki, not a lot, and I reviewed the pagination PR that we just talked about, and that was it. No blockers.
Okay, thank you. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. My image is stopped here. Okay. So basically today I just reviewed some PRs. Reviewed 2 PRs and merged them. I reviewed also Vijaya's PR, and I had a comment there. Also yesterday I walked a little bit through the backlog and just selected some of the issues and sent it to you, Patrick. Some of them I'm not sure if they are not done already. So it was a mix. And some of the stories that I passed by, I wasn't sure if they were completed already or not. So eventually, when we have some time, we will need to start looking through our backlog. And basically, that's it for me. So, you guys have any question? Anything else you guys like to add?
No, not this time.
Oh, okay. Another thing, I am starting now. I was trying to start to create the agenda for the meeting this week with chat, but the computer just got crazy and it's acting again. So I'll try to finish it up today. I'm not sure if I'll be able to add all the PRs that we merged. And that's it for me. So if no one has anything else. Oh, did you talk with Wang?
Who?
I don't know. Someone talked in. I cannot change to the.
Tong Wei, I think his name is.
It's possible. He joined the channel and asked for information, so I gave him the link with the link for the page with the project and also the GitHub, and told him to start reading and start trying to look things around. And if you had any question, to just ask. So did he talk to you anymore, or not really?
Yeah, so I reached out to him about, I don't know, a half hour ago, I guess. I saw his message and I said that we should connect. And he said it after he reviewed the material, and maybe if he gets a chance to try to clone the project as well. So I suggested 6:30 Friday morning for me. He's 12 hours ahead of us. It's 6:30 p.m. his time.
Oh,
so
12 hours?
Yeah, he's showing local time at 5:27 a.m.
Oh, okay.
He's perfectly on the other side of the world, literally, from us. So anyway, maybe we can connect up. Yeah. You're free to join too, Vijay. That'll be 3:30 in the morning your time, but you probably do not want to do that.
No, I don't want to do it early morning. I have too much work right now.
Too much.
Yeah, too much. And the weekdays, 4 days, I'm working and lot of things going on. After August 20th, after that I will get normal
no
schedule.
problem. I'm just kidding anyway. I don't expect anybody to get 3 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
But lucky enough, I tend to be a morning person anyway, so these kind of morning things are great. Before that, of course, I'll look through and see if I can find a candidate story maybe to task him with if he's ready. I'll go through the overview of what is it we're trying to do, who's the client, what it's a nonprofit, what kind of motivate what we're trying to do here in terms of helping out the world, as I usually do, and then we'll take it from there.
Okay. If you need something, I'll tomorrow morning. I won't have much time because I'll be in the training almost all morning.
Okay. So can I share my screen and show you what I'm looking at, Vijaya?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do real quickly. Okay. So back up. So I'm running against your branch here, agency person JS assigned, this one here. And I've got, bear with me here, where's my, there we go. Let's get rid of that. Put it down there. So Chet, of course, is a job developer and a case manager, and I went in, this is agency admin screen here. So I went in and I added a bunch of job seekers for him for his job developer role, and similarly for case manager. As you can see, they've on both roles he's got over 5, so we'll see some pagination, right?
Yeah.
And then I log in as Chet, and the home page, of course, shows me. In fact, this is with the fixes in, so I'm going to refresh this with the unfixed code. So you can see, I can see your job seekers as job developer, but I don't see anything under case manager.
Yeah,
So
that is the problem yesterday itself after the change the IDs and it fixed it. All jobs of case managers is coming here, only job developer related to the job seeker is coming there after the agency ID change.
Yeah, so
I tested.
yeah, we'd already discovered the solution yesterday, but I think obviously you forgot to put in the code. That's okay, we forget things. So the other thing about this that I noticed is that the job seekers as job developer are actually the job seekers assigned as a case manager. So this Ankunding Hank guy is the first guy as a case manager listed under job developer. But anyway, that's due to the
unique
duplicate ID.
Yes, I resolved that issue.
Right. So it's easy to fix, and I think that pagination thing in the controller we talked about should be done as well. But let me just show you when I make
the first case I told you. That's why I tested only job seeker is communication manager is empty before I created the fair program. That day I told also we are not going to focus on that one. Okay.
Right. So now I have good code or fixed code in there. So when I refresh, I should see both sets of data. There's job developer, job seekers, and case manager, job seekers. So that's all good. But I think what really is kind of alarming to me is that we don't have a test that would have discovered that. You know. So I would suggest strongly that we add a feature in maybe agency person. We add a scenario in agency person feature. And all you got to do is just add a few. We don't even need enough to paginate for a scenario for Cucumber, but just add 1 or 2 job seekers as a job developer to an agency person who has both roles, by the way, and 1 or 2 job seekers as case manager to that same agency person. Log in. We're on the home screen, and just make sure that Cucumber sees the job seekers assigned as to the job developer role, similarly for case manager. That's it. Just a simple test. That would have if we'd had that, and it's not your fault that we didn't. It's whoever.
We don't think before fault. That one.
Yeah, we would have discovered this error if we had that Cucumber test. So, and there already is a step that will help you assign an agency person to a job seeker in a specific role. There's already a fixture step for that. So it should be fairly straightforward to put together that scenario.
And one more thing I want to tell you, Patrick, next time you are clean up job seeker, please remove my email address in the test scenarios whenever you are updating test case.
Clean up.
Yeah.
Job seeker.
And sometimes I think she has her email there. I think Salim also has his email and username there. So
In
Yeah.
whenever we're changing a feature that has our names or something like that, we should just create new things, different usernames and password, or not passwords, but password doesn't really matter, but usernames and mail addresses.
So
Yeah.
where's that again? Where's that located?
Most of them in job seeker and Salim did in the
Usually features cucumber
yeah.
scenarios. I believe
Oh yeah,
in the
yeah,
R we don't have anything, but I believe in the cucumber tests we sometimes have things there. I believe
yeah.
in the we
I
also have.
haven't.
Sorry.
Go ahead. I haven't entered your email anywhere, but I think that's something that
Yeah,
you put
you
in.
did sometimes. I did initially in job seeker after you updated 2 or 3 scenarios, and Amy did 1 or 2 scenarios. I saw in our PR reviews. That time I forgot to tell you. Anyway, next time cleanup time we have to remove the personal emails.
It's just copy paste, Patrick. It's not
Yeah, yeah.
something.
No, I didn't. I may have copied it
Yeah.
inadvertently then. So just while we're on that though, um, in seeds,
Yeah, seats also we
we've
went.
got yeah, we've got you in there too, giving away your email address here too. So
Yeah, we
this
had
should be
to.
fixed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just, okay. Um, good point. All right. So whenever anybody's poking around in a feature and/or let's see, job seeker feature, I'm sure. Yeah, there we go, right there.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
that's something that I know I probably cut and pasted from something that was in here already. Yeah, there we go. There you are. You put your own self in there as a job seeker. So, okay, we'll do. I don't know if it's worth doing a separate story for that, but we will.
Yeah. I don't know. Eventually it should, but if you're just doing something else and you just see the files there, or if you have
Yeah.
to update the seeds file, I believe we can just remove those things.
Yep.
So that applies to everyone.
Yep. So, Vijay, do you get what I said about making a scenario that just looks at the home page for an agency person and confirms we've got both types of seekers showing up?
Mhm.
That makes sense. If you need any help with that, reach out to me. It should be fairly straightforward to throw together, but
Okay. Yeah,
uh,
tomorrow I'll do it.
that would.
Today I have to go to somewhere.
But the good news is that the separate pagination works fine now. Look at this. So we can have that paginate separately from this, and they're all not forcing a page reload, which is great. And then these guys do. We
Yeah,
still
after
have
the
these to do, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
2 more cases is there. I will do the fast because
Yeah.
these 2 cases we learned.
Yeah.
I learned a lot. Yeah.
It's pretty ugly to still have. Not only do they reload the page, but they don't even paginate. So we're on page one
You're not
here. Oh,
paginating?
no, I hit next. Still on page one. Hit next again. I'm still on page one. Similarly
Does
with
it?
this one.
Can you click on the localhost there?
It's
And
still not going to work. It's not paginating. I think.
can you just hover one of the numbers?
Yep.
Yeah, it should
You see it at the bottom.
because it has the number there. So
I think the problem
yeah.
is that the page params is page for both, and so I don't know. Something like that is happening here.
No, but if it was page for both, they would both move forward
They'd
at
both
the
move
same
forward. You're
time.
right. You're
Yeah.
absolutely right. So there's a page params
There's
in the
something else.
view that's not the same as the page params
Yeah. It's
in the.
just remove and add the ones that we currently have. So
Yeah, I'm not even bothering to open a story to fix this because we're going to replace this with.
they already are there. So
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But I hate to see it's ugly if you try to demo this thing. It's not pretty.
1 more week you can hold on,
One
then I will clean up everything.
one more week and it should go away. Yeah, that'd be great.
2 more stories.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So that was all I wanted to talk about there. Other than that, it looks good, and it's a couple of quick fixes for your PR, and you're done. How do I
You
screen
cannot.
share? I cannot unscreen when you presented me. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I think that's all. Anything else?
Enough for
No,
me.
no.
Okay. So I'll see if I can create an agenda tomorrow for tomorrow morning or something like that. Tomorrow is Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think we have some issues there. Let me just take a look. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 PRs that emerged.
Oh, good.
Might
Good.
have some things to demo, and if Vijay, you tomorrow wrap up that one that you're working on, we can also just add it to the current sprint. And I believe that's it for me.
All right.
So if nothing else, I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Sounds good.
Okay?
All right.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Have a good evening. Bye now.
Bye.